Pygmalion Publishing presents Stranded with the Billionaire, a Filthy Rich Bachelors novel. Written by R.B. Fields.
Chapter 1. Anne. Late November appeared shrouded in embers. The walkways blazed orange and red, the air hissed, biting at her face like flames, violent. But perhaps that was just her mood. Even the clatter of Anne Backstrom's rolling suitcase sounded entirely too much like footsteps. She swallowed hard, the hairs on the back of her neck vibrating. He's not following you, Anne. He has to be tired of that game by now. But did rich men ever tire of hurting those who cross them? Anne shoved her curly dark hair off her face, the wind blew it right back into her eyes. She could tell herself that Charles was done with her over and over again, think it until her brain turned to mush, but that didn't make it true. She'd been wrong more than her share. And she was still paying for it. The hairs on her neck vibrated harder, tension screaming along her spine. Icy air whispered through the leaves, sending them scratching over the cement. She paused on the walk and turned, scanning the wide street. Hurry, Anne, you're going to be late. But her boots were glued to the pavement, better to be sure, right? Cars lined both sides of the road, parallel parked in neat rows amidst the fallen leaves. Cardinals argued shrilly atop a delivery truck. A woman with short blonde hair stuffed beneath her woolen hat carried a Yorkie under her arm, the leash clutched in her other hand. Poinsettias bloomed on apartment stoops. Strings of holiday lights winked from living rooms, cords wrapped in strangleholds around bristly evergreens. From the sidewalk to her right, barren branches rattled, clawing at the sky. A big orange tabby cocked its head in Anne's direction, meowed, then took off between the parked cars. Anne sucked in a breath and let it out slowly. Charles wouldn't come here himself, he was much too important to do his own dirty work, and she saw no one else suspicious. No window dressings twitched as she scanned the buildings. No angry-looking goon with beady eyes and a swollen neck peered at her from a parked car. One of those assholes had approached her in the grocery store last week, but she knew better than to believe he was interested in yogurt. She'd seen that same man at the laundromat the week before. Maybe whoever Charles had sent would not be so overt this time. A man like Charles could pay women to walk past with tiny dogs under their arms. Maybe the orange tabby was a fake, a robot sent to spy on her. She almost laughed, would have laughed if she hadn't seen Stranger in her years working for O'Connor Media Enterprises. As head legal counsel, she dealt with OME's team of private investigators on a regular basis. And those bastards were sneaky. More than sneaky enough to build a ridiculous robo-cat with cameras for eyes. Enough, Anne. Just go. You have enough to worry about today. Anne.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?